And let's start in Manchester, where British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has just wrapped up the Conservative Party conference. His speech comes at a potentially difficult time for the government. We've seen disruption recently to food and fuel supplies. There are concerns about the rising cost of living. Boris Johnson's speech was short on new policy, but it was long on his philosophical views on the future of the British economy and the post-pandemic recovery. He did announce that the government has a £640 billion Build Back Better programme, but we knew that already. He spoke about immigration, Boris Johnson saying that the UK government is looking to fix a broken model going back decades. He says low-wage mass immigration is not the way to solve issues like the energy crisis, the petrol crisis and some of the problems we're seeing in the UK supply chain. He says the economy needs to transition to a model with higher pay and higher standards. He was received like a rock star in the room, but some of his ideas were controversial. It remains to be seen how well they will go down with the wider country. Let's have a little listen into some of what Boris Johnson had to say.
It's thanks to the vaccine rollout that we now have the most open economy and the fastest growth in the G7. We have unemployment. We have unemployment 2 million lower than forecast. We have demand surging. And I'm pleased to say that after years of stagnation, more than a decade, wages are going up faster than before the pandemic began. And that matters deeply because we are embarking now on a change of direction that has been long overdue in the UK economy. We're not going back to the same old broken model with low wages, low growth, low skills and low productivity, all of it enabled and assisted by uncontrolled immigration. And the answer to the present stresses and strains, which are mainly a function of growth and economic revival, is not to reach for that same old lever of uncontrolled immigration, to keep wages low. The answer is to control immigration, to allow people of talent to come to this country, but not to use immigration as an excuse for failure to invest in people, in skills, and in the equipment, the facilities, the machinery. Or in the machinery, the facilities they need to do their jobs. The truck stops, to pick an example entirely at random with basic facilities where you don't have to urinate in the bushes. And that is the direction in which this country is going now, towards a high-wage, high-skill, high productivity, and yes, thereby a low-tax economy. That is what the people of this country need and deserve.
We didn't necessarily expect to hear the Prime Minister talking about urinating in the bushes during his speech. We did expect to hear a lot of that setting out of the Boris Johnson idea about the future of the UK economy. Now, a lot of the mood around Boris Johnson's speech has been boosterist. It's been optimistic in Manchester, but whether that is something that resonates with the UK economy very much remains to be seen as the weeks ahead pass by. If energy prices continue to spike, if petrol is still an issue, if there are food supply problems in the run-up to Christmas, how will that message resonate with the British public? Boris Johnson spoke about climate change in the upcoming COP26 climate summit in Glasgow. That is just weeks away. He says the UK needs the help of the rest of the world to make it a success.